Season 2 saw the long-awaited return of Shadow and Bone, along with a larger, badder, and more formidable General Kirigan. In the second season, our Sun Summoner Alina faced many challenges as she worked to end Kirigan and the Fold's reign of terror and shield Ravka from more devastation. What does Alina and company's future hold, though? This is all the information you require about the third season of Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone Season 3 potential release date. When will it be on? Even if the status of the show's renewal is still unknown, a third season of Shadow and Bone is almost a given its phenomenal success. Showrunner Eric Heiserer has stated in the past to Collider that he has always had a 3-season plan for the program. Similarly, author Leigh Bardugo expressed her slightly higher expectations for the Grishaverse, saying that she would love to see us get another 5 seasons to Inverse. That would be incredible. The first season of Shadow and Bone debuted on Netflix in April 2021. However, due to a small issue known as the pandemic, fans had to wait over 2 years for Season 2. Our best estimate is that Shadow and Bone will return for a third season in the spring of next year, based on the release dates of the past 2 seasons, but production on TV shows and movies is back in full force. In a recent interview with Collider, Jessie May discussed the cast's excitement for a second round of the Shadow and Bone plot and even revealed that there are definitely plans in the works. There have definitely been discussions about where our characters might go, but with the nature of streamers, it's down to how many people watch the show and what the response is like, she stated. I sincerely hope that viewers find it enjoyable, as I would really like to revisit the story and discover Alina's fate. I feel that it would be a great shame to conclude the story there because they left it in such an interesting spot. As usual, we'll keep you informed as soon as we learn of any more concrete developments. Shadow and Bone Season 3 cast, who will be in it? We anticipate that every member of the cast of Shadow and Bone will be back for Season 3. Jessie May as Elena Starkov, Freddie Carter as Kaz Brecker, Amita Suman as Inej Goffa, Tit Young as Jesper Fahey, Archie Renox as Mal Oritsev, Danielle Galligan as Nina Zenik, Zoe Wanamaker as Bagra. On the other hand, David, played by Luke Pasqualino, has a rather uncertain future. It has been assumed that David perishes in combat in the Season 2 finale. Since his body was never located, there's a potential he'll make a third season appearance. Not just fans want to see Pasqualino go back to the part. The actor from Shadow and Bone talked about the potential to play the part again in an exclusive interview with Digital Spy, saying, "I don't know what David's future is. I genuinely don't know, but I wish I could tell you more. That being said, I'm totally open to that." As some of the newest recruits to Season 2, you can anticipate seeing Nikolai Lantsov, Wylan Hendricks, and the twins Talia and Tamar return for Round 3. General Kirigan, also known as the Darkling, is a significant character who may not make a comeback given what transpired in the Season 2 finale. Even still, it's strange to see Ben Barnes go from this program entirely because he's still the most well-known character, so there may be room for magic or flashbacks, as fantasy series frequently do, to bring him back. Shadow and Bone Season 3 plot. What will the third season be about? Plot details for Season 3 have not yet been disclosed, and because Season 2 has already covered a sizable portion of the original material, Leigh Bardugo's novels won't be much use in making predictions about what will happen next. The second group of episodes included aspects from other Grishaverse books, such as Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and came just after the second and third books of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. That doesn't imply there isn't still more to be told, though. The Darkling's demise in the second season finale marks a departure from the events of the first 3 books. But after everyone assumes Elena is dead, allowing her to take on a new name and reopen the orphanage they both grew up in, Elena and Mal have a happy ending. The Netflix adaptation deviates significantly from this, severing the 2 characters at the conclusion of Season 2 and bringing in a new level of horror into Elena's world. Though there's a lot of new material to cover in Season 3 that book lovers will be blind to going ahead, the series' ultimate conclusion may ultimately reflect the books. Ben Barnes stated that although he is unsure of the plot's potential continuation, Shadow and Bone is poised very beautifully for a Six of Crows novel. He told Cosmopolitan, "I'm a huge fan of those next 2 books, which obviously don't involve the Darkling. I've not been included beyond this moment, so who knows." Jessie May, meantime, revealed to Collider that there are definitely plans in the works for Season 3, and that she and her co-stars would love to proceed. There have been discussions about where our characters might go, but with the nature of streamers, it's down to how many people watch the show and what the response is like, she said. I sincerely hope that viewers find it enjoyable, as I would really like to revisit the story and discover Elena's fate. On Shadow and Bone, I've also had the best time ever, which I will always treasure. Please watch our show so I can go play with my pals once more. I was deeply impacted by the conclusion. I feel that it would be a great shame to conclude the story there because they left it in such an interesting spot. Fans should be ready for a darker third season if it go forward. particularly if Jessie may lie has her way. From my perspective, during Season 1, Alina experiences fear frequently. She is also courageous in Season 2. Furthermore, I believe that bravery naturally leads to fearlessness. It is pretty intriguing because, in real life, I consider myself to be fairly fearless. I'm not easily intimidated and I'm willing to go right into any situation. Although it hasn't always been beneficial to me, I believe it has worked well for me. However, that has a darker and riskier side as well. Alina seemed to sort of let go of all the terror she had been feeling before in that final image. She will, of course, naturally possess darkness. She has gone through a lot of trauma, loss, and hardship. It goes without saying that we hope she makes the right choices, but who knows? Undoubtedly, I'm eager to explore what a darker Alina may be like. Shadow and Bone Season 3 trailer, when can we see it? I apologize, everyone. No renewal means no fresh video. All the information you require on the show's future, however, can be found on NovoFlix when more details are revealed, which is undoubtedly only a matter of time. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.